Right now, my friends, is an amazing time to be a Costco shopper. For the month of October, I've never seen more new, exciting, awesome products. So what we're gonna do in this video is walk around our favorite store, Costco, show you the top 10 new items, break down all the ingredients to make sure they're good for you and I, and of course, show those rock bottom Costco prices. Less talking, more shopping. How exciting, my friends, in the cooking oil aisle. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef tallow in glass bottles, brand new this week from Kettle and Fire. I love Kettle and Fire. In fact, they have the beef bone broth like they always do in the aisle over there, which is best in class. Why is this great? Beef tallow is the hip, the cool kid these days, but it's expensive. This is a 2-pack here of 2 14-ounces for $17.89. Amazing deal compared to the grocery store. Once again, 100% grass-fed, grass-finished. But when you cook in tallow, it creates a beautiful crust on your steaks. And did you know that tallow is like the original superfood when it comes to fat? If you look at the micronutrients in this stuff, incredibly high vitamins like B's and whatnot. Also, very, very healthy in general. People say, oh, be afraid of saturated fat. Some saturated fats may be not beef tallow. The skincare I use at night is beef tallow based. It's the original superfood. It is awesome. It's so popular right now, and it's new at Costco for a great deal in the glass bottles. High five. I love a beef stick. In fact, I always carry one in my pocket. This is the mini beef taco seasoning one, which is delicious. And they always seem to be getting newer ones at Costco. This is back, and I'm glad it's back because it's delicious. It's the Epic Wagyu beef stick. And now that I notice, there's actually a new one right here. It's a Crave chimichurri stick too. But this is awesome because the difference between this and most other grass-fed beef sticks is it's Wagyu. Wagyu is the breed that has more fat, so it's really luscious and juicy. And Epic does it right. Look at the ingredients. It's beef, honey, salt, and seasoning. Look at the macros though. It's 6 grams of protein. It's probably a little less protein than another one because what did I just say a minute ago? Wagyu has a little more fat. Fat will replace some of the protein, but it's much higher in flavor. And this like fatty beef combined with the sweet honey and the salt and pepper is delicious. So I don't mind sacrificing a little protein for this stick. It's not even like a stick, it's like a jerky bar that eats great. And this is why we read ingredients, folks, because even though I love grass-fed beef chimichurri, the second ingredient is brown sugar. It's 1 gram of brown sugar, not terrible, but not Bobby approved, when the alternatives either don't have sugar at all or has honey. Super, super yummy, and a packet here of 12 ounces for, or 12.8 ounces for $15. Great deal. Awesome portable protein for the road. There's a new find in the freezer section. These guys keep having more and more frozen veggies side dishes. It's Pura Vida from Costa Rica. If you look over yonder, they have a bunch of like roasted root vegetable side dishes that I have in my freezer. And this is a new one. It's garlic parmesan broccoli. What do I love about what they do? Well, check it out. They're using extra virgin olive oil. They do that for all of their side dishes as opposed to the usual cruddy, cheap, inflammatory seed oils like canola oil. There's Parmesan cheese, there's real garlic puree. Even the salt is Himalayan pink salt. To me, that's going above and beyond. Regular iodized table salt, not the greatest. Unrefined Himalayan salt or Celtic sea salt, fantastic with trace minerals up to 90 that are great. My only issue with this, and it's tiny, is the Parmigiano cheese. It's not Italian Parm. We know Italian Parm is non-GMO. And this is one of the only bags I have that doesn't have the non-GMO sticker. So technically it's not Bobby approved because the milk they're using for the Parmesan is most likely domestic. It says product of the USA. So it's gonna be GMO milk. And I always say you are what you eat eats. That being said, it's way better than most frozen vegetables in here. So while not Bobby approved, still a better for you option. I mean, the price is crazy, you guys. 3.5 pounds for $11. You just roast this in the oven and then pair it with what I'm gonna make tonight. I'm gonna go get that grass-fed rack of lamb, individually cut them, throw them on the grill for some high-protein, delicious dinner, and maybe I'll pair it with the other Pura Vida. Let's throw a little love to the sponsor of the video, which is Colostrum, a longtime supporter of the channel. My link down below gets you 20% off your first order or subscription. What is colostrum? Colostrum is the early mother's milk from grass-fed cattle. If you think about it, what's in colostrum? It's the backbone of the immune system for the calves. And they're not robbing the calves of the colostrum. Actually, like 60% of colostrum is runoff. This is the runoff that's wasted. And the way I take it is dry scoop it directly on my tongue. And like that. You can mix it into smoothies and stuff like that. Just don't put it into hot water, because see right here where it says there's over 400 living bioactives in here. And because they use cold chain technology, it's never heated. And what are those bioactives good for? Your gut barrier, immune barrier, respiratory barrier, and more. I've been using Colostrum for a long time. If you want to try it, my link down below, once again, gets you 20% off your first order. They also have travel sticks if you want to take it on the road. Armor is great. Well, look what we have, my friends. The first ever Bobby approved mouthwash at Costco. It's TheraBreath Icy Mint for $19.99. Do you use mouthwash? I actually never use it, but obviously it's quite popular. Before I show you why this is one of the good ones, let me show you what to avoid in mouthwash. This is the stuff we all grew up with in that fluorescent tube here. There's a couple issues with ingredients here. Number one, it's alcohol based. Alcohol is too abrasive for the oral microbiome, not good. Number two, how do they make it green? Look at the end there. With green number 3. Artificial colors are derived from petroleum and crude oil. And if you watched my video, which I'm linking to right here, about the most toxic personal care items, including toothpaste and mouthwash, you would know about that. It was a very popular video. Give it a wash. Well, a wash. Give it a watch and then wash your mouth. So TheraBreath, look, it's water, glycerin, no alcohol, no coloring, and things like sodium benzoate, sucralose, xylitol. Those are fine for the mouth. I prefer not to eat products that have sucralose and xylitol. There are better ones on the market, like Desert Essence or Risewell or Tom's, but this is a very, very solid one. And think about it, we always hear about the microbiome of the gut. There's actually a very important microbiome of your mouth. And when you're putting things like alcohol in there, it's almost just like killing a lot of the good and bad bacteria also. So TheraBreath is new, it's one of the better options, and it's a great price. We know and we love Thermoflask for their water bottles, right? Because they're stainless steel, they keep drinks cold for a long time. This is new, even though it has a star, it's new. It's a Thermoflask coffee mug set. You get a large one here, or the one I prefer, the shorter one with the handle, that's like a Yeti. 2-pack for $22. For not a cheap one, my friends. Look what it says on back. This is double-walled stainless steel. That's how it keeps it warm for 6 hours. I love that. Can I give you the pro move? You take this and fill it with the new Flav City Instant Lattes. Keeps your coffee hot on the road for 6 hours. It's a no-brainer. People are loving this. I just came out with it 3 weeks ago. I took all the famous lattes from Starbucks or Dunkin', made them instant Bobby approved. Look at those ingredients. Grass-fed whole milk powder, single origin coffee, real vanilla bean, no added sugar. I used allulose. If you haven't tried these yet, I'll put a link down below for 15% off your first order. Make it, pour it in there, 1-2 combo. The holiday season is in full force in Costco because number one, they just stocked the organic roasted chestnuts. Door to the right, Christmas wreaths, decorations, and the big Frosty the Snowman's over there. We love it. I love when the holidays get earlier and earlier. But these are great because nothing is like chestnuts roasting on the open fire, except they did it for you already. Organic roasted chestnuts. This is crazy, guys. It's a 6-pack for $7. So darn yummy in the tummy. but there is something to the tummy because I don't know about you, if I eat too many of these, Rudy toot toot. It gets a little stinky here. But these are organic chestnuts. That's it, one ingredient. It says to warm it in the oven or microwave. I don't own a microwave, so I'll do the oven. But you're like, wait a second, Bobby. Product of China. What's up with that? It's okay, especially because it's certified organic. Some things are just more local to China. Think about monk fruit, think about chestnuts, think about certain sprouted seeds that live around the corner there. It's okay. To get that USD organic stamp actually is no joke. It has to abide by certain regulations. I'm totally fine with that. By the way, look at the nutrition facts here. There's 3 grams of fiber per serving and 2 grams of protein. That's a lot of fiber. Maybe that's why it causes a little Rudy toot toot, but I think it also has a certain starch that is hard to digest for some people. Is that right? Someone leave a comment down below, correct me if I'm wrong. But these are yummy and they're so timely for the holiday season, which it's hard to believe we're in, but we are. And to get them for that price, get them. We have a new kitchen gadget alert, and this is cool. It's the IQ Sense. It's a digital probe thermometer, but completely wireless and remote. And I love these things. And I talked about this over the summer as being something you have to have. It's a probe thermometer with a infrared gun, which tells you the temperature of exterior and interior. This is next level. And I oftentimes say that the kitchen is my playground and I love toys. Well, this is cool. You get 2 sensors here for $100. And this is interesting. Check it out. It goes up to 1,000 degrees. I don't know what you're cooking at 1,000 degrees because even a pizza oven maybe maxes out at 900, but it connects to your app and then it tells you the exact temperature. So imagine you're cooking something really thick in the oven or on the grill. You put this right in the middle, walk away, and then it talks to your app. So you can be on the couch watching some football and see the temperature of your meat, especially handy around the holidays when you have a prime rib or a turkey. And look what it says here. You can use it in the oven, air fryer, smoker, deep fryer. You can put this in a big piece of chicken in a 375-degree vat of avocado oil, and it works too. That is so cool. So for basic toys, I would get this because you can just like put it in real quick and then take it out. But if you have the next gen you want, or just a thick piece of meat or a Thanksgiving turkey that you don't want to overcook or babysit, this is really nice too for $99. This is, my friends, why you subscribe to the channel. If you're still watching at this point of the video, hit that subscribe button. We're always showing what's new at Costco and our favorite grocery stores like Aldi, Walmart, and more. And look at this stat. Over 80% of you who watch are not subscribed, and we have over 10 million subscribers on the channel. So join the community, loads of videos like this all the time. Do you do wearables like Apple Watches or Whoops? Very, very popular. The only one I actually do is new at Costco. It's the Oura Ring, and I only wear it at night because the sleep data for this is amazing, and I take my sleep very seriously. I've got to get 7 to 8 hours every night, and this tells you the quality of your sleep and allows you to learn habits how to maximize it. So going to bed at a certain time, it shows you in the morning how you're refreshed. Fantastic. There's 2 different ones, but they're the same technology. One is gold, one is silver. Guys, it's a plastic ring. Don't get the gold one. Get the silver one for $349. It is awesome. And my nighttime routine is pretty cemented. I take 2 Flav City sleep gummies at 9:30. I go to bed at 10. I check my app in the morning and I'm good to go. If you want to check sleep quality and get better habits, this is actually an awesome piece of tech. The perfect time of year for them to bring back the Lodge cast iron pan. If it was good enough for Granny, it's good enough for us. This thing is heavy because it's a legit made in the USA cast iron pan. Correct me if I'm wrong, they make it in Pennsylvania. But what I like about this is, look what it says right here. It's seasoned for you already. One of the biggest pain of the butts about buying a cast iron is you have to season it, which is a bit labor intensive, and if it goes wrong, you can ruin the pan. This is done for you, so you don't have to do anything to this. And see what it says right here? Forever chemical free. No PFOAs, PFASs, none of the Teflon BS. This is so awesome. If you actually cook in it a lot, it gets more and more naturally nonstick. Some people like to cook their eggs in there. Is that you? I don't, because I just feel like it's still very, very tricky. You'd have to have Granny's pan from 1955 that has years of bacon lard on there. But either way, if you don't have one of these, it's a beautiful 11-incher for $20. If you treat it right, it will last you forever. Would you expect a Mickey, Minnie, Disney waffle iron to be Bobby approved? It actually is. What's the problem with most waffle makers? The coating is always Teflon, and we all know by now Teflon is toxic. It has the forever chemicals. Bad news, my friends, this is 100% ceramic, and they call that out right there. Oh, very cool. They call it clean coating, clean ceramic. How fun. This is a big waffle maker. You got Mickey, Minnie, Daffy, Pluto. Pluto's the dog, right? Pluto, thank you. And we get it for $50. This is great because I've been making pancake donuts with Rose lately. I make a pancake batter, actually make a protein pancake batter with my protein powder. And I found a ceramic little waffle maker that makes it in the form of donuts. And this is an actual legit waffle maker, super duper cool. And then this reminds me of my childhood. Remember the big popcorn cookers we used to use in the 80s and 90s? This is that, but look what it says. Made with ceramic coating. This is the power of the people. If we ask and demand and buy products that are non-toxic and cleaner, the makers are gonna start to do them in mass because they listen to us, the consumers, because we got the money and they need the profit. So this is a classic popcorn cooker, and the bottom is ceramic instead of Teflon. Man, I used to have this and the air popper when I was a kid. Super cool. If you're doing popcorn in the microwave bags, you're losing life, by the way. You gotta do it real deal. I actually do it in a stainless steel pot at home with ghee. But this is $29 also with the non-stick ceramic winning. There it is, my friends. Just like I promised in the beginning of the video, the top 10 new exciting things to buy at Costco in October. And actually, there's about 20 because my video from last week has another 10 items, which is why I say October has been the best month of the year at Costco. So make sure to watch that video, write down your shopping list, and come on down to the warehouse. And do not forget to subscribe. We're dropping videos like this all the time. If you don't want to miss out, join the community of 10 million plus strong. But I got some shopping to do myself. I will see you soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love from me to you. Peace. Bye.